Hello everyone. Today I'm going to read a book called Everyone Needs a Friend. It's by Dubravka Kolanovic. I didn't say that right. I'm just about certain of that. Jack, the wolf, lived all alone in a small house far up in the hills. In the summertime, Jack went for long walks in the forest and picked huge baskets of juicy berries. In the fall, Jack made jam. He filled his pantry with colorful jars of raspberry, strawberry, and blueberry jam. In the winter, when it was cold and snowy outside, Jack stayed indoors. He kept himself busy, knitting warm, colorful scarves. Jack loved his small house in the hills, but sometimes living alone got lonely. Then one night, as a visitor came to Jack's house. It was Walter the mouse. He was lost and looking for a place to spend the night. Jack happily invited Walter in. The next morning, Jack made a big breakfast for his new friend, cocoa and toast with his best jar of jam. When they finished eating, Jack and Walter went outside to build snowmen. Jack had forgotten how much fun it could be to play with a friend. At bedtime, it was still snowing hard. Jack invited Walter to stay for another night, but that night, Jack could not sleep. For a very small mouse, Walter had a very loud snore. The next morning, Jack was tired and grumpy. When he got to the kitchen, he saw that Walter had started breakfast without him. There was jam everywhere. After breakfast, Walter needed a nap. He crept inside Jack's ball of yarn and fell asleep. When Jack saw what a mess Walter had made, he became very angry. Walter tried to apologize, but Jack was too angry to listen. He yelled at Walter and asked him to leave. Oh dear. But as Jack watched Walter walk away, he began to feel sorry. He remembered how lonely life had been without Walter and the fun they had had together. Jack grabbed his favorite scarf and ran after Walter. "Come back," he cried. When Jack caught up with Walter, he wrapped him up in the soft, warm scarf. Then he apologized and asked Walter to come home. Walter agreed and came to live with Jack all winter and into the spring. He learned how to knit and make jam. And Jack learned that no matter how big a mess Walter made, it was worth it to have his friend around. Well, thank you for joining me for this book. If you look below the video, you will see a link. Just click it and you'll find all kinds of activities that Darcy has put together around this book. I'll see you next time. Bye.